Hi, my name is Faiza and welcome to Caffeinated Nurse. This is a new channel. I'll be posting about how to help you get through with nursing school, especially on the studies aspect. Pretty much any other related stuff with nursing or studying. So if you are a nursing student, welcome to this channel and I hope this channel will be useful to you. I hope you'll enjoy the content that I'm going to make. It's going to be fun and it's going to make your studies much easier. And on to my first video today, we're going to talk about how to make nursing school less stressful, and it's going to be the studying tips edition. So with these tips, I have practiced them myself. I can say they have been the most effective for me. I hope that they are going to be effective for you and help you get through those exams, get through that CAT, and the results that I've gotten using these tips, they have helped me get through my anxiety, thinking about exams or CATs, or even in general the whole nursing school. It made me so much stressful, but after I started implementing these tips that I'm going to share today, they have been helpful and nursing school has been so much easier. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Before you start doing anything, someone has to pre-contemplate, then contemplate, and making a decision, then actually taking action and maintaining the habit. On pre-contemplation, it's where you start thinking about, I really have to study, I really have to make this easier for me. On contemplation, you start thinking about the steps that you're going to take to actually do whatever you're planning to do. The next step, which is decision making, it's when you finally decide, after much thinking what you're going to do, you decide, this is it, this is the moment that I'm going to study. After that decision making, you take action, and taking action is the most important, because you can continue thinking about whatever you're going to do and actually make a decision but never get to the part of taking action. I'm here to help you taking that action that you need to make your nursing school easier. On the step of taking action, I would recommend that you put the study materials, whatever you need for studying, in one place together, arranged, and that includes even good lighting. Bright light, it will become so distracting, and that lighting becomes strenuous to your eyes, and you end up not getting the information that you're reading about, end up wasting time. And you're not here to do that. First step is self-love. Self-love is taking time for yourself to relax and bring yourself into the mood of studying. It's an important step to take when you are doing this. Ensure that there is a cohesive flow with your mind and your body. And the thing that I like to do is actually taking a shower. And if I have to, which I do most of the time, I take coffee. I love coffee so much, and I feel like it gives me the energy that I need for the day or for the time that I'm planning to study, which goes for around 1.5 hours to 2 hours. It's important to listen to your body and your mind. If you're not in the mood of studying, you can't force it. You can't, because you'll end up wasting time. You'll find yourself repeating a concept so many times and still you're not understanding it. An important thing that you have to remember is that don't take this overboard, because you'll end up feeling so relaxed and actually relax and never getting active from there ever again. Ensure that it's not too much and it's not too little, just in the middle. While you're doing this self-love, keep reminding yourself that you have to study. It helps with the not getting overboard. You'll find yourself that you're time conscious. You don't waste too much time giving yourself the love that you need. But it will help you keep remembering that you need to study. Make your own objectives while you're doing the self-love. Keep your objectives smart. After doing the self-love, the next step will be actual studying. Remember that you had prepared a place to study. You had ensured it had good lighting. You had ensured that you have all the stationery around you, so that you don't keep wasting time thinking where you put your pen, thinking where the book is, where your highlighter is. The actual studying, it's a quick step. It's just a transition from the self-love, and it's quick when you already had done the earlier steps that I had talked about. And this actually, the study tips that I'm going to share, it might not work for everyone, but it worked for me. But it doesn't hurt for you to try. You never know. I discovered these tips by myself. I tried everything and I finally got what really works for me, what gets me to study effectively without wasting much time. And the first tip that I discovered is that I learn better and understand better when I use textbooks. And it doesn't mean the textbooks on your phone or on your laptop or your tablet, the actual textbooks that are in the library. I invested in my time to go get those books, good books that I knew had the information that I would require, which is simple, straight to the point, easily understandable. And you might never know which book to use until you experiment certain books, but lucky for you, I'm here to help you, to guide you on which books on certain courses that are easier for people to understand and to use during their studies. Other tip on the actual studying is taking notes. You can't read your textbook, you can't read your revision materials like a storybook or a novel. It never works. It's effective so that you save time maybe in the future to come back to your notes. You have your short notes which are straight to the point, which are short, and they're actually easily understandable because you are the one who wrote the notes. What really worked for me on writing the note, it's having fun with it. And what I mean with this is using colors. I have a bunch of pens, gel pens that are different colors, and I like decorating my notes, and I like writing them in an orderly manner, not just scribbling all over the book, all over the paper, whichever materials that I'm going to use. And probably in the next video I'm going to share how to write your notes, but this tip probably won't work for everyone because colors sometimes can be distracting. You realize that sometimes you can get overboard with the color using. You get distracted from the actual studying to actually focusing on how to color your notes. Frequent breaks gives you the energy to continue studying for even longer hours. The maximum hours someone could study, it could be probably 7 to 6 hours, but as I said, it doesn't work for everyone. So to achieve these 6 to 7 hours of study per day, you'll have to divide your work into breaks. These breaks is a form of rewarding your brain. They could range from 15 minutes break to 30 minutes break. Remember, these breaks do not have to be too long because they'll end up disrupting the whole rhythm of the studying that you worked so hard to start. To get your brain into the studying mode. The next studying tip is revision. After you're done with the topic, with the subtopic, and you have ensured that you've met all the objectives that you have made earlier, revision is a way that you can tell if you've effectively learned something, and if you can identify if you need to repeat something that maybe you didn't fully understand. You can go through some questions on Google and just go to one of the many sites that you can find there and try to revise and go through the questions and try answering them without looking at the answers at first. And with that way, you can identify the areas that you need to go through again. Research has actually been done on the revision effectiveness, and it's recommended that is done immediately or within 24 hours. You'll find out that you'll retain more information this way. The last bonus tip is consistency. As I said earlier, is maintaining the habit. Consistency is the key, guys. The goal of this is to integrate studying in your daily activity so it doesn't have to feel like a big task. It just comes naturally as you flow with your daily activities. You have classes, you have recreational activities. You have to learn to integrate your studies and everything that you do on a daily basis. I think that's it for today, and I hope you enjoy these tips, and I hope that you're going to use. If you're going to use them, just comment down below how they work for you. I'll be posting maybe every Saturday and Sunday. I'll try to post. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.